Many women, especially during menopause, get something called hot flashes. A lot of you don't understand what really hot flashes is, and in today's video you'll be learning everything that you need to know, and of course I'm going to give you a natural remedy that really can help you in the safe, natural way control those hot flashes. If you suddenly feel a wave of heat rising from your chest to your face, and if your heart starts racing for no clear reason, if night sweats are interrupting your sleep, this is not random, and it's not just aging. Hot flashes are not a skin problem, they are not a heart problem, and they are not physiological problem. There is something called neurohormonal signaling shift. There really something interesting happened to you women during the menopause. Those hormonal disbalances right now are really something that change dramatically. Especially we talk about something called estrogen, progesterone, cortisol, and for today's video especially important how your brain actually works and you get those hot flashes. What actually changes after menopause? At the center of hot flashes is a small but powerful structure in your brain called hypothalamus. The hypothalamus acts as your internal thermostat. It constantly monitoring your body temperature and keeps it within a very narrow comfort zone. And estrogen plays a stabilizing role in this system. And most women associate estrogen only with reproduction, but estrogen also helps regulate blood vessel tone, serotonin signaling, nervous system balance, temperature sensitivity. And when estrogen level decline during menopause, the hypothalamus becomes more sensitive to something called thermoneural zone. That means every tiny internal temperature changes can trigger a full heat dump response. When we work with the patients, especially women after 50, we see it in our office almost regularly. Those hormonal disbalances really are in the chaotic state, especially if you don't pay attention to healthy diet, healthy lifestyle, and especially natural remedies that really can help you. And you only rely on chemical medications. In most cases, your hot flashes and other symptoms are your menopause is going to get a lot worse. And what a hot flash really is? A hot flash is an excessive heat. It is misinterpreted heat signal. When the hypothalamus thinks your body is overheating, it activates emergency cooling mechanism. Blood vessels dilate, heart rate increases, and the skin temperature rises. Sweating begins and the entire cascade can happen within seconds, and it can feel overwhelming. But it's a signaling issue, not a failure of your body. When they feel worse at night, many women notice that hot flashes intensify at night. There is two reasons. One reason, of course, is going to be cortisol level. A lot of those hot flashes that happen over the night, especially if you go to sleep and you wake up in 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and you are wide awake almost immediately, and you have all those hot flashes, is going to be your cortisol spike, especially in those moments. Also, this is connected with the estrogen, and of course we have the problem with something called progesterone. Progesterone has calming effect on nervous system. As progesterone decline after menopause, sleeping becomes lighter and more fragmented, and the nervous system becomes more reactive. And a reactive nervous system amplifies temperature instability. This is why night sweats are so common after 50. Hot flashes are also connected to the blood vessel reactivity. Estrogen supports endothelial function and the inner lining of the blood vessels. When estrogen declines, vessels become more reactive. Dilatation can happen more abruptly and the flashing becomes more intense. This is why hot flashes often come with the redness of the face and the chest. It is vascular response triggering by altered brain signal, and this is what you need to know about the hot flashes. Now let's talk about how you can remove those hot flashes symptoms on minimum, especially using natural remedies. Right now, we know a lot of those natural remedies that really can help. I use it every day with my patients, and I'm going to recommend you one that is proven scientifically, helped a lot of my patients during the menopause. I believe it's going to help you a lot. Let's talk about something called fennel. One plant that has been traditionally used in female hormonal support is fennel. And fennel contains natural plant compound known as phytoestrogens. Phytoestrogens are not hormones. They do not replace estrogen, but they may gently interact with estrogen receptors. This mild receptors activity may help stabilize signaling in the hypothalamus. And some studies suggest fennel may reduce hot flashes frequently, support hormonal balance, improve sleep quality, and reduce nervous system irritability. Its role is a supportive, not suppressive. It does not override your body. It may help smooth your transition. And when you take all those things like fennel into consideration, everyone who already uses another chemical medication, you have a lot of other problems, you really cannot use natural remedies without medical supervision. This is 100% sure. But if you want to try fennel for those menopausal problems, I'm going to recommend you 2 ways how really can help you. First way is going to be fennel seeds as a tea. Just use 1 tablespoon of crushed fennel seeds, steep in the hot water for the 10 to 15 minutes, strain. And you can add a little bit of lemon, a little bit of honey, and drink 1 times daily, 10 to 15 days in a row with 10 to 15 days rest period. Or you can use capsules as a standardized fennel extract according to product the directions. Right now, so easy, you can buy fennel in the capsules or powder form, even the tea. This is one of the way how you can help yourself in a self-natural way, reduce those hot flashes with any kind of side effects. Just a couple more information. What is the big picture? Hot flashes are not randomly malfunction. They are your nervous system adapting to your new hormonal environment. When estrogen declines, your temperature regulation becomes more sensitive. And when stress rises, sensitivity increases further. And when sleep weakens, stability decreases again. Hot flashes are a feedback loop. The goal is not fight the body. The goal is the calm signaling system. When stress regulation improves, sleep improves. When sleep improves, nervous system stability improves. And when nervous stability improves, the hot flashes often decrease in frequency and in intensity. My dear viewers, this is so easy to understand. Healthy way of living, natural remedies, natural healthy daily habits. This is the way how you be healthy. Unfortunately, in my career, almost 30 years, 99.9% women do completely different. Just a couple of minutes ago, call me another patient that says I have those and those kind of diseases. I use 7 chemical medication each day, but I am really healthy. Right, my dear viewers, you're really healthy. You don't need to do anything. You just need to take another perfect chemical pill. If you listen to me for the last 7 years, you really must know. Maybe you are first time on my channel right now. Please realize on my MarioLab channel there is over 6,000 videos about nutrition and natural remedies. A lot of them just really can help you in an easy way about menopause symptom, natural remedies. There's a lot of those videos. Just please search my channel.